Hey you! Yeah, you! Did you know that Hillary Clinton could still win enough votes in the Electoral College to become president? It's true! It's never gonna happen, but it theoretically could, and that's why so many of your Facebook friends are suggesting it. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is The Breakdown. Now, this entire time you might have thought that American citizens elect the president, especially if you're not old enough to remember Al Gore's defeat in 2000. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. It's actually the Electoral College and not the citizenry that elects the president, and the election isn't even held on November 8th. Oh my God! The electors representing the different states cast their votes on December 19th, and they are generally supposed to vote in accordance with the majority of voters in their state. That's why one candidate can win the popular vote by accumulating sizable majorities in more populated states and still lose the Electoral College by losing close races in smaller states, like Hillary Clinton did. But why? How can there be such an anti-democratic process in the nation that founded democracy? Well, we didn't really found democracy, but our founders had reasons for creating the Electoral College. Well, first of all, they wanted to avoid the tyranny of majority, a last stopgap measure preventing someone that's wholly unqualified or otherwise dangerous from ascending to the presidency. Maybe someone that ran on a message of change, but at a cost. Wow, seems like we got that exact situation now, right? And electors can technically vote for anyone they like and suffer few, if any, consequences. Yes, there are laws prohibiting the practice in 29 states, but they've never been enforced, and the penalties are relatively minor. Which is why so many of your Democratic Facebook friends and the left-leaning celebrities like Lady Gaga have latched onto the idea and are calling on electors to switch their votes and make Hillary president. Except there's one small problem with this plan. Well, more like a bunch of small problems. Donald Trump has 99 problems, but losing the Electoral College vote ain't one. Think about it. It's highly unlikely that Lady Gaga, or any other celebrity for that matter, is going to persuade Republican electors to change their votes. And even if they did persuade them to change their votes, those votes probably wouldn't go to Hillary Clinton. Because think about it. If the roles were reversed and Hillary had lost the popular vote but won in the Electoral College, how many Democratic electors do you think would be persuaded to switch their votes for Donald Trump? I mean, consider your feelings about Scott Baio and Ted Nugent. How much chance do you think they would have of changing a Democratic elector's mind?
I got your blue state right here, baby!
Probably not a lot. So in the unlikely event that enough electors can be persuaded to switch their votes away from Trump, they'd probably vote for a different Republican. Most likely Mike Pence. And if you think Trump is bad, don't forget that Mike Pence is basically Trump's assassination insurance policy. He's what you'd have if Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, and a very skinny, old, but really angry polar bear had a love child that's constantly suppressing his homosexual urges. At least Donald Trump is fucking entertaining. Can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, and even if the votes were to be split amongst other Republican candidates, as a result, no one would reach the 270 electoral vote threshold needed to secure the nomination, which, per a little-known document called the Constitution, would send the election into the House of Representatives. And you might guess where I'm going with this, but members of the Republican-controlled House are about as likely to vote for Hillary Clinton as this guy. Maybe less. They really hate her. Now look, an elector is usually chosen by the presidential nominee themselves or the party based on loyalty to the party or the candidate himself. So when you're pleading to the Electoral College to change their votes, you're hoping for what is known as faithless electors. That is, a party loyalist who goes back on their pledge of loyalty to the party. Look, realistically, trying to pull off a switcheroo in the Electoral College is an example of taking the easy way out. It's like looking to solve an entrenched political problem with a last-ditch Hail Mary pipe dream. It's like hoping to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And to be honest, sending lots of angry tweets won't be sufficient to counter the impact of Trump's election. That's going to take hard work, grassroots organizing, and prolonged activism from everyone who opposes Donald Trump's agenda. And that means you, all of your Facebook friends on your feed, and you too, Lady Gaga. I'm talking to you as well.